The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Namaskar. Welcome to our Astaunga Yoga course. Today is the class number 9. Just a review of what we have done so far. We have talked about yama, which is to maintain a good relationship with others. We have talked about niyama, which is to maintain a good relationship with ourselves. Those are the two steps, two of the eight steps of Ashtanga Yoga, or two of the 8 limbs. Those we have covered in the previous classes, and I hope you are practicing them, because practice is what matters, and by practicing them, you will already be feeling the benefits of this system of Ashtanga Yoga. Now, we already have started talking about asana, which is the third limb. I'm taking a few classes on this part. And what is an asana? Actually, are those exercises of yoga. And most people today think that that is yoga, but this is just like one part out of 8. It has its place, it's important, but it's not synonymous to yoga. What it means, the word asana, it's a Sanskrit word. It means a position in which one feels comfortable. So what are those? Those, according to the definition by my teacher, Sri Anandamurti, they are a kind of exercise by regular practice of which the body stays healthy and hardy, and many diseases are cured. Now, I have introduced many points of what to do before the practice. Means the choice. You have to have a choice of asana. Therefore, it's important to have a teacher. It should be a daily practice. You refresh the body before you start. What time? Practice on an empty stomach. Therefore, before breakfast, before dinner. You may do before lunch. Look for a time of the day that is, let's say, a few hours away from your meals. The place, a sentient room, subtle, nice, clean, no smoke, no clutter, avoid the drafts of air. Clothes, simple, natural materials. If you are at home in your privacy, as minimum as possible, just underwear is enough. Food, I mentioned about it previous class, more towards vegetarian. That will be more beneficial. For the beginning, for the first beginning the practice, I will not emphasize much on the food. So far, the basic practice is whatever diet you have, it's okay. But keep in mind that to get more benefits, you want to go towards more vegetables, more fresh food. That will be very helpful. Now about the practice. This is today's class. You take a good attention, put attention in the environment. You have a good environment. Then start with some warm-ups. And today I'm going to give a choice of asanas, some basic ones that you can start with. Actually, online, I will limit myself to the basic practices. For more advanced practices, what's my suggestion? You start practicing the basic, develop some sensitivity for your body, for the practice, and then we can communicate. I can make an effort to connect you with a teacher that I trust and that can help you in your practice. So the practice, now let's say this is the time of the day. Let's give an example, early morning. You are going to practice the asanas. Start by refreshing the body. If you can take a shower, great, is the best. Or an immersion bath also is okay. If you take a bath or shower, it's fine, very good. Your body will be fresh. Remember, the temperature of the water should be less than the body, so more towards cool than warm. Okay, so then you refresh the body. If you cannot take a shower, you cannot take a bath, you take what we call a half bath, which I explained in a previous class. So you do your half bath, your body's ready. Now, I suggest you do some warm-ups, and then you do the asanas. When you finish the asanas, you do a self-massage. We'll talk about it in the future. Then you relax, and that's the end of the practice. So as I mentioned, the refresh the body part, half bath or shower or bath. Can be a full bath also. In fact, there are different ways to take a bath. You can shower, that's continuous water running. You can go into a bathtub and immerse yourself. That's a very good way. You can also throw water like this. That's like the number 3. So you are ready, you refresh your body. Now warm-ups. First, I give you a little bit of the philosophy behind it, or what you want to do with your warm-ups. You want to move your articulations, your limbs, to get a feeling of the body. So here, you don't want to do something very strenuous. You want to kind of move your body or everything, neck and all your articulations in a way that you get a feeling for it, so you warm it, touch it mentally and with movement. Do it gently. It's not as here, you're not starting let's say a practice only for your muscles. So you are working in the whole body, so you kind of make a effort in the warm-ups to move the whole body, to move all the articulations, all the limbs, and to get a feeling for your body. So now you will be more conscious of the body, you're more connected to the body. That will guide you in your practice, that will avoid any injuries. Nowadays, people are talking a lot about injuries in the practice of yoga. Like, I come to practice yoga for my health, and then I end up getting an injury, and then that is detrimental to my health, to my mobility, to my existence. We don't want that. We want you to start very conscious of your body, and when you are doing the exercises, you are doing according to the capacity of your body. You are not overstretching it, you are not forcing it too much so that you can get an injury. So you are working very gently with your yoga postures, with your practice, so that you are getting the benefits, avoiding the things that can hurt the body or that can create problems for you. So this is the basic about the warm-up. Make an effort to move gently all your articulations, all your limbs. Get a feeling for your body, how your body is, and just to develop some sensibility, get a feeling for the state of your body, how rigid, how flexible it is, and that changes according to the day, according to the time of the day, temperatures. There are so many factors. So every time you want to get a feeling for the body before you start the practice. That's the warm-up. After you did the warm-up, you can spend some time there according to how much you have available. Could be 5 minutes, could be 10 minutes. If you're going to practice for half an hour, let's say you spend 10 minutes to get the feeling for your body, to warm it up, and then you go into the asanas. And we will see that the basic asanas don't take that much time, and so you can regulate how much time you want to spend on the warm-ups. After the warm-ups, you are going to do the asana itself. So you choose the asana. We will start with the 3 basic asanas. These 3 basic asanas don't have many restrictions in relation to breathing or diet, which other asanas I will introduce in the future have. Basic thing is that you will breathe through the nose. So air goes through the nose. Keep your mouth shut. Breathe through the nose. Effort to breathe deeply, to fill up the lungs, empty completely, fill up again, empty again. That's the effort. Pause in between asanas. Okay, there is movement, there is effort, but there is pause. Pause helps the body to absorb the benefits. Pause is important, so you don't have to rush through the practice in a continuous movement. You do one, you pause, you start the next one, again you pause, and you start the next one. Observe the timing of each asana. In our practice, I will give you also a length of time that you spend in each asana. Some seconds, maybe minute. We'll start with seconds in the basic asanas, and in other types of asanas it may change. So now is important that you observe the timing of each asana. Okay, we are ready to start the first asana. We refreshed our body, we did the warm-up, we set up our place. I mentioned last time we use a mat or a blanket. The best is natural material, let's say cotton. So you have set it up. Now you are going to start the first asana. The first asana of the 3 basics that we are going to see during the course is Cobra. Also called in Sanskrit Bhujanga Asana. This asana, how it is done. This is a video. Let me see if I can activate it. Yes. Observe it. If you observe the video, if it played properly, with the hands, you are helping the body to come up as you breathe in. But the hands are just helping a bit. Most of the strength or most of the effort is done by the muscles on the back. Using those muscles, you are raising the body, helping with the hands. When you are raising the body as it's going kind of backwards, that's the time to breathe in. So continuously breathing in, you're also expanding your lungs. The position helps because you are going backwards, so automatically there is more space for the lungs. You're feeling in, breathing in. When you reach the maximum that you can reach, you hold the position. There is a pause. You hold the position. You are also holding the breath in. You have inhaled. Now you hold the air and you pause. That pause will be for 8 seconds. Mentally, you can count the 8 seconds of the pause. Finish that. You will slowly come down, breathing out always through the nose. Come down all the way down. Then you relax. You stop, pause, relax. I'll play the video once again. See if it plays well. I have to, okay, there we go. Coming up, breathing in, stop, pause. 8 seconds passing. Breathing out, going all the way down. Relax, pause. You will do 8 repetitions. It means that when you went down, stopped, you pause for a moment, you can breathe in, breathe out. Then in the next breathe in, you do it again. Go up, breathing in, pause for 8 seconds, go down, breathing out, relax. You have breathed out all the way. Now you relax, breathe in, breathe out, then again go up. Another repetition. So you are doing 8 repetitions. The pause is 8 seconds, and you are pausing when you are in the position with your lungs full of air. And that is the Cobra or the Bhujangasana. Do it slowly, mindfully, breathing in fully, pausing. When you finish, you relax, you pause, you breathe in again and then out, and then you go up in the position again. It is not like push-ups that you are putting all the energy from the shoulders and the hands. It is different. You're working with the whole body, so you are using the muscles in your back to bring the body up. Little bit help from the hands. Another detail, your eyes are open. Keep the eyes open. Look up when you are going up. Look up like this. And as you're breathing in, you are looking up. And then you breathe out. Come down, relax. Eyes are also exercising. Whole body is exercising. You see in the figure, the feet are maintained together. When you are practicing, observe that you are not keeping the feet wide open, you are putting them together. I think that is enough for this asana. Do it at home, practice it. If you have questions, write me and we'll go over it so that you can already start practicing this asana every day at home. The best is twice a day. Let's say before breakfast in the morning, before dinner in the evening. These are the best times. If you practice twice every day, the whole series of the 3 basic asanas with some warm-ups, massage and relaxation, it will be a very good practice. Okay, There are no questions, so I move ahead. Second asana. So you finish that asana. You have noticed that asana you are going backwards. So now we are going to do another one, and this one you are going to the front. You are going down. You are compressing your lungs, your intestines, digestive system. Let's see how it is done. It is called the long salutation. It's this mistake here in the long salutation. If you don't mind, I will stop for a moment here and I will correct. And we'll continue. Long salutation. Dirga Pranam. Observe how it is done. Let's see if the video will play. You can see it. Notice the pause. Again the movement. And completes the movement. How is this asana done? First, the position. You are on your knees. Observe the feet, the position of the feet. Basically, you are with the, like this now, with the toes. If you have difficulties with that, you can just keep the feet behind. So that some people may have difficulties with the knees, may have difficulty with the feet. It can be adjusted in the sense that you can modify a little bit the position so that it is comfortable. Keep in mind, you don't want to hurt yourself. You want to work with your body slowly, gradually, changing it step by step. And you don't want to compete with anybody. It's only for you. You are on your knees, your back straight. You are going to raise the hands, touch up, then you are moving down. When you are moving down, you are breathing out. It's automatically happening because you are pressing your lungs. On the other movement, you are opening up. Lungs are filling up through the nose. Now it's full, now you are coming down. It's compressing the lungs, you are breathing out. You are going all the way. It's better you go like this and you touch with your hands. And then you can stretch the hands and then you touch with your nose and forehead, touch the floor. When you reach that position, you stop, hold the breathing, means now the lungs are empty. You are holding them empty for the 8 seconds. After counting the 8 seconds, you start breathing in and raising the body again. And then you reach with the hands up. You have breathed in completely. When you bring your hands down, you breathe out. Let's see the video again, and I will be describing as the video goes. Go back, and now. Breathing in, hands touching, now going down, touch with the hands first, then stretch it, now touch with the nose and the forehead. Pause, 8 seconds, counting mentally the 8 seconds. Past the 8 seconds, now you are coming back, breathing in, full, now breathe out, hands down. relax. Relax the same way like the other one, you pause. When you come all the way down, you have breathed out. So you breathe in again fully. Then you breathe out. And then in the next breath in, then you start again. After you are raising the hand, breathing in all the way up. Then you are going down, breathing out. When you reach all the way down, you have breathed out completely. Pause, hold for 8 seconds, then breathe in again, go up again. Let me play once again the video. When I move it, have to go back. Observe. Breathing in, lungs are full, breathing out, going down, touching, pause for 8 seconds, count mentally those 8 seconds, breathe in again, going up, lungs are full, breathe out, relax, breathe in, breathe out, next breathe in, go up. And this is the long salutation. In Sanskrit, Dirgha Pranam. Repetitions 8 times. Pause 8 seconds after exhaling completely. And that's the second asana of the series. We are doing 3. This is number 2. Going for number 3. Number 3 is called Yoga Asana. It is somehow similar to the previous one, but you are sitting in a different way. You are now with your legs crossed in the front, like a position for meditation. You can do it in half lotus. You can do it also in lotus. Half lotus is the standard. If you cannot sit in half lotus, I haven't introduced the position yet, you can just cross your legs. Just simply cross the legs without forcing the knees. Look here, the hands. The right hand is holding the left wrist. You can observe here, it's not a perfect figure, but you can see here. Sitting there, holding the wrist with the hands in the back, you breathe in. Breathe in completely. Fill up your lungs. Then, as you breathe out, you are going to bring the body to folding forwards. You are going to bend forwards. Let me play the video once. Bending forwards, you are breathing out. Breathe out completely. If you can, touch the floor with your forehead and nose. Hold for 8 seconds. Now breathe in again. Come up and relax. Pause for 8 seconds when you reach all the way down. When you come back, you will breathe in all the way back, and then breathe out. Then you breathe in again. Then you go for a second repetition, and also this one you do 8 times. 8 times. The pause also 8 times, bending forwards. I will play the video once again. Go back, play it. So, breathing out, you are going all the way down. If you can, you touch. If you cannot, you stop where you can. Halfway, suppose you only can go halfway. Stop there. Pause. Then breathe in again. Come back. End the pause. Important to observe that in the two poses that you are bending forward, you make an effort to go as far as you can, but don't force too much. What will happen is like this. Today, you can bend forward up to a certain point. But by constant repetition, on a day-to-day basis, you will notice that your body will become gradually more flexible, and you'll be able to go further and further without risking an injury, without risking to force too much the body. That's the idea here. You want to do a gentle practice, soft, slow, attention to breathing, breathing fully, always through the nose, breathing out completely, empty completely the lungs as much as you can, so that a new air can come in, old air can go out. Keep this flow. This is the third asana, the yoga asana. Do it 8 times. Pause in between. Don't rush through. And hold for 8 seconds. And we have 3 asanas now. The Cobra, long salutation, yoga asana. I will consider these the 3 basic asanas that you can already do twice a day, morning and evening, ideal time before breakfast, before dinner. If you are meditating, meditate first. As you finish the meditation, do the asanas. Then you have twice a day, 2 sessions of meditation, 2 sessions of asanas. You can calculate how many minutes it takes for you to do these 3 basic asanas, how many minutes it takes to do the meditation, maybe half an hour practice, or maybe less according to your time available. Keep in mind that if you are meditating daily, even for a few minutes, if you are doing asanas daily, even for a few minutes, your body will function a bit differently. You may be able to rest better on a shorter time, so you don't really lose time for your other activities. Maybe you don't need to sleep as long because now the energy is flowing in a different way. So you save time in sleep, you spend in meditation and asana. No loss, sometimes gain. Experience. Don't force, go gradually, take it easy. Think that you are doing it for your body. You don't want to show off to anybody. It's only for you. And the benefit is not only if you can do the pose perfectly. The benefit is coming even if you do the half pose. Even if you are just making an effort to do it, you are getting benefit. That is it for today. I would expect that you practice it, experience for yourself, send me questions via email, the same email that you receive the videos. Send me questions. Let's go for the summary. So the summary. You are now ready to practice. Refresh the body, shower, bath, half bath, whatever. Warm up, do some warm-ups. I didn't cover the warm-ups here in this class. I'm not sure if I will cover during the course. If there is much request, yes, I can suggest some warm-ups. But I gave the idea. The basic idea of the warm-up is move all your body, all the limbs, all the articulations, so that you get a feeling for it. It's kind of, you feel how it is, so you understand what you can do and what you cannot do. Then go for the asanas. Do the basic ones. 3. Pause between the asanas. Follow the breath control system of breathing in, holding, and breathing out. Some asanas you hold the breath in, sometimes out. Each one I have explained, so follow that. And the other 2 parts, the self-massage and the relax, I'm going to keep for the future classes, as the course goes ahead. So that's the summary. Questions, type your questions. I think whatever questions I see there, were covered in the presentations. You have some moments to type more. A closing quote: the practice of asanas cures the body's glandular system of its maladies and helps the mind to attain balance for spiritual practices. Meditation, for example, by Sri Sri Anandamurti. So you can see that asanas work on the glands, hormones. It can cure the imbalance of the hormones, can help the mind to attain balance for spiritual practices and for life itself. We have seen that nowadays mind is stressed a lot by daily activities, so sometimes it loses a little bit balance. With the asanas, we can regain balance. Therefore, its importance. Here is a question which I have addressed a little bit, if it's better to practice asanas before meditation or after meditation. In the morning, I would suggest doing it always after meditation in the morning, because you start from the subtle, then you go more to the body. First the mind, then to the body. In the evening, I leave as a choice, personal choice, because in the evening you are coming from physical activity. And so you can go through the asana, then you kind of calm down a little bit, and then you go to the meditation. But you can also first do the meditation and then the asana. So your choice. In the morning, I suggest, or I advise, going first for the meditation and then for the asana. And always refreshing the body before the meditation, like you take a shower before meditation, then do the meditation. Then you don't need to refresh again. You're already kind of ready to go from the meditation to the asana. Oh, question here about the eyes on the 2 asanas. The first one, I said that when you're doing Cobra, keep your eyes open, looking up. The other 2 asanas also keep the eyes open. In general, for asanas, keep the eyes open. Counting mentally. Breathing through the nose. Okay. I think that's it for now. Thank you very much for participating today, and enjoy your practice. Do it daily, regularly. Namaskar.